Hey everybody, welcome back to Crafting and Crime Daily. This is the night, Wednesday night, when we do crafts. Tonight I am doing cross stitch on a sweatshirt that I purchased, I don't know, a few months ago. And it's a really nice sweatshirt. It's got pockets and everything, but so far I'm just working on the lettering. No, I haven't made any progress since last time you saw it because I've been working on my sweater. So before we go down to the table, first of all, I gotta pull up the chat here on my phone. I'm gonna watch the chat on the phone because on my iPad I use Goodreader to look at the pattern. Now the pattern that I'm working on today is, let me see if I can find I had the time of my life fighting dragons with you. That's what I'm going to put on the front of this sweatshirt. And that's a Taylor Swift, from a Taylor Swift song. And I'm using this, a DMC multicolored thread. And I think it's got pinks and purples, and I think it's starting to look pretty, looks pretty cool when you use the pinks and the purples. Anyway, let me pull up chat. How are you guys tonight? Hello, hello, and welcome to the show. All right, where is the show? Let me turn the volume down. Where is the show? It's hot in here. Got up to 80 something today. Tomorrow's supposed to go up to 90. I'm gonna have to turn the air conditioning probably back on before bedtime tonight, probably. All right, here we go. Who's here? Who's here? Let me see who's here. Oh, Sue, you're first. Hello, Sue and I were just chatting about the Lori Daybell case. Hello, Mickey. And Mickey and I were just chatting about the mouse that seems to have made its way into my kitchen. Hey, Lynn. Hi, Kat. Christy's here. And Tammy is here. And Muttnuts. Hi, Muttnuts. How are you? I haven't seen you around. So we're going to work on this, but before we work on the cross stitch, I have to update you guys on the sweater. Literally just finished the skein of yarn I was working on, so I need to add another skein. But I have, I'll show you how much I have left of this sweater. So here's the sweater. I doing the ribbing, and I've gotten all the way past the neckline. Now I just have to go from the neckline down this side, and then I'll be done with that. And then I can do the sleeves, and then it's done. So I thought I would put it on for you real quick because it's very hot in here. Hold on, I'm gonna put it on. Since, see, I gotta add, where's the end here? Where's the end? I gotta add another skein to finish it off here. And yes, there's threads everywhere. And yes, I'm wearing a cowl. So look, this side's done. You can't see the bottom of it. It's very long. I wanted it long. But yeah, the bottom part's done. And so now I just have to go from here all the way down here and finish up the sleeves. The sleeves are long, but once I put that ribbing on them, I'll just have comfy, big comfy sleeve, which is what I wanted. A big comfy sweater. That is really hot, really hot. This is going to be like the really cold weather sweater. And it's heavy. Ah. Okay, so I will add another skein and keep working on that. All right, here we go. So this is what I have left of the yarn. I used a portion this is what I purchased extra, these 4 skeins. They did not come with the kit. I've used all the yarn that came with the kit. I went into this, the purple a little bit. So I have enough left of this, I think, to make a scarf. So now I'm going to start probably take another skein to do the sleeves and the rest of the ribbing that I need to do. So I probably have just 1 skein left out of all of it. Oh my God, it's hot. Ooh. Thank you, Tammy. Jerry, hi. Welcome, welcome. Welcome in, everybody. All right, so let's go down to the table here. Whew, it's hot, man. Okay. Let me just set up the camera so you can. Whoa. Oh. I'm like, what is going on? Well, I'll show you the diamond painting I started first. Right here. We'll go here. So I've got, my release papers there. But here is, I started in the bottom right corner. This is the, let me show you the lid of the, this is the snow castle. It's a spangler. Whoa, wait a minute. Yeah, so I've started in this corner, right, right down here in this corner. And I did check to see if I wanted to do any adding of drills in here. And everywhere I thought I might want to add drills, they already have special drills there. So I don't really see anything that I want to add. But we'll see as we go up the castle if there's anything I want to add. But let me tell you, I just finished a Diamond Art Club kit, the Winter's Oasis, which is an older kit. I'm echoing. Why am I echoing? Oh, you know what? Hold on. I've got two audios going. I don't know why. Let's turn that one. How about now? Am I echoing now? Let me see. Am I echoing now? Okay, we should be fine. I had to make an adjustment on the audio in OBS for my games so that I could hear the game volume and you guys could hear the game volume. But so what I was trying to say is that I just finished Winter's Oasis, which is an older Diamond Art Club kit. And this is a newer Diamond Art Club kit. And I'm telling you, the drills are totally different. The last one, there was so much trash in the last painting. And they feel different. I don't know if they're cut a different way. But they fit really nicely. There's no gapping. I don't say this very often about Diamond Art Club. I don't compliment them that much, but this is looking really, really good. I was very shocked at how nice the drills are now. They finally got it right, But they should. That's all they do. So, all right. So let's go to the CrossStitch here. And of course, I would have been on for 5 minutes, and now my nose is going to start to run. I think I'm allergic to you guys. That's all there is to it. Actually, Kat says the old drills have flat tops. New drills have pointy tops, so they feel different. I thought so because generally, I like to run my hand over to feel if there's any drills I need to push in. And this is very difficult. You actually have to look because you can't do it by feel. You just can't feel them. I feel like I need to go get a fan. Do I need the extra light? Because it's going to be hotter with this light. What do you guys think? Do I really need it? I'll leave it on. It's not that big of a deal. It's only an hour. If I faint, somebody call 911. Mickey has my address. Hi, Dawn. Welcome. Nice to have you. So I have not watched any of the trial today yet. I did this morning show, and then I played my game for a little while, took my, mandatory nap, and then got up and made some nice dinner, and then I was angsting over what craft do I do tonight, and this thing's staring me in the face. I'm like, I've really got to start working on it. I really do. Your lips are sealed. Oh yeah, please, yeah, don't tell me. Let me, I need to pull the pattern back up. I'm just crocheting away here, cross-stitching away. All right. Whoa, have I gone too far? Oh, I have not. Okay. So I have put in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 stitches. 1, oh, no, don't touch it, Rebecca. Whoa, where'd it go? It went to a different page. Oh, here we go. So I need, 1, 2, 3, 4, okay. I need to go 8, 9, 11. I need to go up 11 on this one. Now I'm getting tangled underneath here. Hold on, let me untangle this. I think my fingers were twisting it around. What's going on here? We don't want a knot. Nope. Okay. I think we got it. By George, I think we've got it. Okay, here we go. So I started Handmaid's Tale last night. Oh my God, you guys. The first episode was jaw-dropping. The first episode. I'm not gonna spoil it for anybody if you haven't started it yet, but oh, what a good show. Oh my God. So good. Just want to make sure that I have this right. Yes, I do. Okay. Just making sure my count is correct because I am horrible at counting cross stitch. Hello, Joanna. Nice to see you, sweetie. Hope you're feeling better. I know she had another health thing going on, and we got to get the girl better. We just got to, you know. I'm going to go over there and get her out of her house and rescue her. I think it's from her house, honestly. I think she's allergic to her house. I've just got to get her out of it. All right. Is that 11? Let's count them and see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yes, it is. Woohoo! Now, I'm going to go over one here. This cloth that I'm cross-stitching on is so cheap. It tears very easily, so which is good for when I want to take it off. It's supposed to be terrible, but it's not the easiest stuff to cross-stitch on. It really isn't. There's no actual holes. You just got to make the holes where you think there should be holes. It just has the little squares. I don't know if it can get close enough to show you. Yeah, you can kind of see the little squares there. Yeah. And this I just put on because I've got this stitched to the fabric so it doesn't move around. Thank you, Dawn. That's very nice of you. Yes, please leave a thumbs up. You know, knock on wood. For a while my channel was on life support, but it seems to be coming back a little. Thank God. I guess, you know, it just goes. It goes in waves, I guess. It's YouTube. Some days you're on, some days you're not. But I'm grateful. 1, 2, 3, 4. We got to go up 4 for this one. 4. And the thing with this Daybell trial is that there's so many people covering it, and I understand that. But you wait. There's a trial that's going to be happening. The trial is actually in Oklahoma for the 2 Kansas women that were murdered by those 5 people. That trial is going to be happening within the next year. I'm going to go to that one. So it's always nice to hear from someone who's in the courtroom that can tell you what's going on. So just, oh, did I need to go up 1? I did not need to go up 1. So that's a mistake. We're going to take that out right now. Okay. Glad I caught it. Yes, I get quiet when I'm concentrating. So are you guys watching The Handmaid's Tale? So after, I was only going to watch one episode. So, but after that not cliffhanger, but after that, stunning ending to episode 1, I had to watch episode 2. But I only made it a few minutes in, and then I was like, no, I gotta go to sleep. I was really tired. I've been so tired lately. I gotta get to the doctor and make sure, like, my thyroid's doing okay and stuff. I can't blame it all on baseball, but going to, work in these baseball games. They're out of town this week, and the Windsurge are typically a really bad team, but they've won 7 in a row. And they actually lost today after 14 innings. Oh my God. I can't even imagine, because, it was a tie score. And when it's a tie score, they go into extra innings. So, of course, the other team won today because they got the hit in the 14th inning. But, can you imagine me having to work and walk up and down the damn stairs for 14 innings? Holy crap, I'll be dead. I'll be just laid out at the bottom or the top of those stairs. So I got to pray whenever I work, no extra innings, please. 9 is my limit. Jerry watched the first 4 episodes. What is that show about? Oh my God, Kat, you got to watch it from the beginning. Handmaid's Tale is so reminiscent of what's going on here in this country today. It is very patriarchal. Well, this government takes over the U.S. and is a very patriarchal government. So they set up this patriarch, like all the men are in government, the women are the wives, and they have to wear a certain color. And then we have, apparently none of the wives can have babies. They're all, I don't know, barren for some reason. And then, or at least they think they can't have babies. And then there's the handmaids, are the women that they go and they live with the husband and the wife, and then they are periodically raped by the man so that she can get pregnant and they could have her baby, the handmaid's baby. And then we got the Jezebels. There's the Jezebels, and then there's, so they're just taking over the entire country, this group of men. And one of the women, who's a very strong character, strong woman, she's one of the wives, she actually kind of started, it's all based on religion, loosely based on religion, I will tell you that. But so the 2 main characters are this woman who was a handmaid. She's not anymore, she's escaped. And the other main character is one of the wives who also escaped because she figured out, hey, this is not the way it should be. Oh my gosh. Hold on 1 second, guys. I'm back. It's based on a book. Tammy says it's actually based on some of the Old Testament of the Bible. Really? Wow. Yeah. Anyway, the handmaids are not treated well at all, and it's just horrible. The women are not treated well. And a lot of them escaped to Canada, and now the Canadians are turned against the Americans, and now they're having to run to Alaska and Hawaii. Yeah, it's gone way beyond what the book, covered, but it's still a really good show. But the problem is, and I think this may be the last season, I think we're in season 6. The problem is, they wait 2 years between a season. Like, I've been watching Handmaid's Tale since I think I was 12, because they keep coming out with seasons like every couple of years, and it's ridiculous to have to wait that long for a season. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now this looks terrible. It really does, but it's because I can't, there's no real holes in this fabric, and I'm just making the holes. So I'm trying to be as accurate as I can, but yeah. Anyway, so this one just keeps going. So we stop on the other one. Here we go, here we go. But definitely a really, really well done show. This is the last season? Okay. Okay. There is some other stuff I want to watch, but you know, I'm so busy. I don't watch a lot of TV anymore. By the time I shut my game off at night and it's late, and then I'll watch maybe an hour of TV, and then I want to go and I like to watercolor late in the evenings, and I've been trying to do some kind of watercolor every single day. A lot of it is just sketching that I'm doing right now, or just, you know, just experimental paintings, because I want to get good at it. We don't want to do that way. We want to go the other way. We were done with that way. Okay, this way, and this goes all the way down. Okay. I wish it were easy to do counted cross stitch while you watch TV, but it's not. I have to concentrate. It would have to be like a reality show TV or something for me to be able to watch while I was cross stitching, which is probably why I'm not watching much TV, because I want to play my game, I want to do my crafts, that kind of thing. All right, one more on this row, and then we can start the other part of the cross. Yeah, I hope she finds her daughter this season. You know, goodness gracious. But her daughter's, at this point, got to be in her late teens. I mean, this show spans a pretty, well, I don't know. It's hard to tell, because now the baby she had is still a baby. So, I don't know. But the young girl she lost when she got caught is probably a teenager now. So they're not aging at the same rate, apparently. Your Honor on Netflix is good. It's on the second series, also Fire Country. Yeah, you guys have mentioned Fire Country before, and I think I watched a few episodes of that, and it just didn't grab me. But I finished watching that Millionaire. Oh my gosh, it's very much like The Traders. And I love that kind of thing, you know, that the people had to figure out who had the $1 million, and then the $1 million would go from person to person. It was really good. Anyway, and then in the end, someone won the $1 million. I was hoping like maybe The Circle would come back soon. You know, that's, you know, or another Love is Blind, or I like those shows on Netflix. And oh my word, the Pit. Oh, such a good show. Oh my God, when that ended, God, Mickey, if you have not watched The Pit, it is probably the best show on any channel, any streaming channel. The Pit. It's on Max, but it was so good with Noah Wyle from ER. See, this is not going to be perfect, this cross stitch, but I think it's going to look fine. Because, you know, you're going to look at it, you're not going to look up at it as close as I am. So I'll show you where I'm at here in the pattern. I started here at the cutoff, FIGHTIN. So I've got the TIN here, and I'm working on the H. There, it's upside down. Sorry. Wait a minute. Which way? Hold on. Which way have I got this camera? Okay, yeah. So I've done this part well, where's the camera? There. This part here, and I'm working on the H here. And there's so much more to go on this. Hopefully once this sweater is done, I'll be able to work on this a little bit more. I don't want to start another big crochet project, although I've got a sweater already started. I need to finish. It's just too hot to work on sweaters right now. It really is. What will it say? Oh, Joanna, it's a Taylor Swift lyric. Hold on. Long live. Okay, Dawn knows which song that is. I'm trying to get the oh, here it is. It's gonna say, what is wrong with my, oh, I had the time of my life fighting dragons with you. Because all of my games that I play have dragons in them. Pal World kind of has some dragons in them, but I love games with dragons. World of Warcraft, Ark, Pal World. If it has a dragon, I'm going to play that game. So that's what I am working on. I'm working on the lettering. So you can see I have not gotten very far at all. Nope. 20 people here. Thank you, everyone. So, yeah, I'm glad you guys are spending your Wednesday evening with me. At one point, I had even decided to go back and catch up on the Chicago shows, but that's quite the time investment to do that. I lost track of it, and they're very good shows, but they've had so many more seasons since I lost track of it. And I think that's what my sister is probably watching tonight. Oh my God, my sister had an eye appointment today. She comes home and she's like, okay, what are you doing on the 30th? I'm like, what? She has cataracts. She has to have cataract surgery. I'm like, woman, you are falling apart. What next? So, yeah, I thought she was going to come home with, like, new glasses. Like we all, we're old. We need new glasses. I need new glasses. I'm sure of it. But she apparently has cataracts. So that surgery is on the 30th of this month. I'll be taking her for that. I don't know what day of the week that is. Yeah, cataracts. What day of the week is the 30th? Do I have a calendar on my iPad? Probably not. I'm sure I have one on my phone. Can somebody look up and tell me, oh, wait a minute, what day is the 30th? It feels like it's going to be like a Monday or something. You're thinking of watching Rescue Me over? Oh, Rescue Me, that was a good show. That's an oldie but goodie, isn't it? Wow. Yeah, Rescue Me. Wow. I forget the name of that guy that was in that show, but wow, that was a good show. That's been, God, you're taking me back like, what, 10 years or more for that? It's a Wednesday. Oh, it's a Wednesday. Okay, well, I will be, I'm not working that day. The team is out of town, but I'll be here that night. I'll let you know how it goes. I'm sure she'll be fine. They said her eyesight will she might not even need bifocals when they get done. How cool is that? But she has to be awake for the surgery. Like, they're going to heavily sedate her, but she's going to be awake. Like, if you're going to touch my eyeballs, I don't want to be awake for it. That creeps me out. Like, I better be heavily sedated. There's a new version of One Day at a Time. Oh, no. I cringe at comedies now. I remember when we used to all gather around and we'd watch All in the Family, and we'd laugh at his meathead jokes, and I just can't do comedy anymore. I don't know, Exactly, Cat. Don't touch my eyeballs unless I'm like, I need to be out of it. You just need to knock me out. Like, take a baseball bat to my head when I come in. I do. Wake me up when you're done. I'll take the concussion over being awake during this eye surgery. Mm-mm. No, thank you. Ooh, no. But you would, if I didn't tell you, who would you guess is the older sister in this relationship? Oh, gosh. You don't remember being awake? You've had it done? Oh, okay, Tammy, I have to talk to you. Probably, I'm guessing they give you like a Versed, which is, Versed is a sedation, but it's also an amnesic. You don't remember anything. You're awake, but you don't remember anything. So, that's probably what they gave you. Yeah. Do, 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 do. I made the best pork chops for dinner. You guys, I put them in the air fryer. I'm in love with this air fryer now. I'm using it for everything. And there's like no cleanup. It's fantastic. The pork chops were done in less than 15 minutes. They were done. And they were moist and delicious. And I was just shocked. So, if you guys don't have an air fryer, why not? It's really cool. And I literally bought that air fryer on Temu for $2.22. I had some kind of credit or something. I don't know. But so it was the best $2 I ever spent. God, I went to the grocery today. I didn't buy hardly anything, and it came to $70. I'm like, I've got 4 bags here, four little plastic bags, and it's $70, $70 plus dollars at the grocery. I'm like, that's crazy. I bought a pound of ground beef, and that's like $6 just for that. I don't know how much the pork chops were. I didn't even look because I knew I try not to look at the meat prices anymore because it's just too depressing. This is so sloppy looking. It really is, because it is just hit or miss with these holes. Oh, come on. I'm trying to figure out what I bought that brought it to $70. I don't know. There wasn't any one thing that was really really expensive. I'm trying to think. Oh, I don't know. I did see a new soda flavor that I want to try, though. It's 7-Up, but it's a 0 sugar watermelon flavored 7-Up. Doesn't that sound delicious? I learned my lesson. Last time I found a Dr. Pepper, blackberry flavored Dr. Pepper, and I bought a case of it, and my sister's like, why do you buy the whole case? Just buy one so you can try it. So I almost bought the watermelon. I thought, I cannot buy the whole case because if I end up not liking it, then I'm going to be stuck. Tia, hi, honey. Welcome, welcome. Love you. Come on in. You know what else I've tried recently that is amazing? Absolutely amazing. Peanut butter and jelly M&Ms are so good. My sister hates them, so that means I get them all. They're delicious, you guys. You have to try them. It tastes just like peanut butter and jelly sandwich. If you like peanut butter and jelly, where's Richard? I bet you he would love them. Richard's my peanut butter buddy. He would love these. They're delicious. And I forgot to do ice cream flavor on Sunday, so we're going to have to do ice cream. Don't let me forget this Sunday to do the ice cream. Because if I don't open it and try it for you guys, then I don't get to eat it during the week. So I went to have ice cream. I'm like, oh, wait a minute, I didn't open this yet. Look on Instagram. Oh, you want to show me your cup? Hold on, I will look. I know there. I don't know that there's any chocolate in those M&Ms. But they're so good. Like, yeah, that's the thing. I'm not sure there's chocolate in there, but there's definitely peanut butter and jelly. Oh, it's delicious. Instagram. Hold on, let me go to Instagram. See what Joanne's up to. What you doing, Joanne? I don't see it. I see 142. Oh my God, that's a real plant. I have to watercolor that, guys. That's a real plant. Oh, that's stunning. Ooh, I'm going to take a picture of that. All right, so I have it. I can try to watercolor it. Ooh, that's pretty. Joanna, I don't know what you're talking about. Wait, though, there's more. Have you been doing anything but Instagram, girl? I don't see any cup on your Instagram, honey. Okay. So I need to go back to there we go. Oh, I will send you that picture, Mickey. Sure. Let me send it to Mickey so I don't forget. Mickey, I'm going to send it to you right now. It's stunning. Oh my gosh, yeah. So I will tell you, I sent 2 paintings to China this week, based on the poll. I will show you which 2 I sent over. And I got the designer sent me the 2 canvases that she did, and I'm not happy with some of the colors, so I've asked her to change some colors on it because she just didn't get them right. I'm usually happy with the designer, but this time she didn't chart it the way I wanted it to be charted. So we're gonna go back and forth for a little while, but because I want to get it right. So this one was sent out as a diamond painting, the birds. So like she had there, I do see like some purple got on the bird. I see that. It was probably a paintbrush or something. I told her to take that out, just make it pink. So she doesn't have to be so literal, it's watercolor. And then the branch in the render or in the charting she did, it came out pink, and I said I don't want any pink in the branch. I want it to be some kind of family of brown there for the branch. But so we'll see what she comes back with. And then I sent this one out to be done as a watercolor, and this orange and black butterfly that's on the corner came out really funky in the charting, so I've asked her to rechart it. And the body of the butterflies, instead of it being black, she's got these weird colors in the body. So I've asked her to redo this one. So I haven't approved them yet, but once they're approved, then I think what I'm going to do is set up a Shopify so you guys can just go there and buy them. It would just be easier for you guys. Oh, it just went through, Joanna? Okay. Gosh. All right, hold on. You're making me work tonight. Hold on. Okay, I still don't see it. Okay, and I got to watch the chat, so I'm doing both on my phone. All right. Maybe it'll come through after the live or something. I don't know. Okay. How are we doing on time? We're good. We're good. Okay, and I finished the Lover House this week. I don't think I put it into... Wait, what happened here? There we go. I don't think I put the Lover House into the Facebook group yet, but I will. The lighting works. I'm so proud of myself that the lighting works. Okay, now we need to go to the next row over here and do 5. So the H is almost done. Look, it actually looks like an H. Oh, okay. It just came through, Joanna. She wants... Oh, my God. How adorable is that cup? It's a bunny cup. It looks three-dimensional, does it? It looks like you could reach in and get the bunnies. That's beautiful. Joanna has the prettiest coffee cups. She's got a coffee cup that looks like a purse. I'm going to steal that one when I go to her house. I have a whole list of stuff that I'm going to steal when I go to her house. Yes, Joanna, I'm terrible. I know. You're not yourself, my nuts. Well, what do we have to do to get you to be yourself? Did anyone notice that DAC raised their prices? Did they raise their prices? I will tell you that I have already paid for these diamond paintings. I've ordered 10 of each one because I don't know how many people are going to purchase them. There was no price increase, so I will still be selling them for $40 plus shipping. And I will ship to Canada, but you know, you're gonna have to pay the shipping, whatever the shipping cost is to Canada. But I think one of them ended up being 40 by 50, the butterflies, I think, and then the birds are 40 by 60, or 60 by 40, something like that. And then Crashly has them both to do as release papers. So we need to do 5 of this. I sent over some really cute stuff to Crashly this week. One that I don't think you guys saw. Let's see. I don't think it's in here. I don't know if you saw this one. I did. Well, hold on. I did send that one over to Crashly for a release paper, and there was another really cool one that I did. That's I don't have it in here in my phone to show you. Darn. Okay. No, I don't have it in there. Wow, I'm so anxious to do, I want to watercolor that plant. That is such a cool plant. Your mental health just been blah past few days due to my best friend lost her 4-year-old little girl in a car crash. Oh, honey, that's just depressing. Oh, so sad. Oh, I skipped one. How did I skip one? Uh-oh. I skipped a whole square. It sounds like you need to not focus on that. Just I don't know how you get past that. You will, but it's going to take some time. That's terrible. But you're free to just listen to me chitter chatter, you know. And if you didn't see the Lover House completion, you have to go see, because that Lover House ended up having some really questionable rooms in that house. Like, it is truly a Lover House. Like, I'm just saying. There's some weird things going on in that Lover House. Monday night, I'll be starting the Wizard House, which is sort of like a Harry Potter type knockoff thing. Am I going to make it to the end? I think I will. Ooh, I think I can make it to the end. And then I'll be done with the H. This is one of those songs that Taylor had been singing initially on the Eras tour, and then she took it out of the set. It was one of my favorite. Yes, it has a red room. It has an attic with a video camera in the attic. It has this hot tub that is not to be believed. So this, going back to this lyric, she took this song out of the set. So the last year of the Eras tour didn't have this song in it, but it is one of my favorite songs. If she don't come out with some new music soon, I'm gonna have to go have a chat with her, because we need some new Taylor Swift music. We just do. Look, I got an H done today. HTIN. The G will be there. Now we're gonna go over to the G, G-H-T-I-N-G. Okay. Can I have a vowel, please? No, you may not buy a vowel, Rebecca. 1, 2, 3. So, apparently this is in cursive. Nobody can read cursive anymore. They won't be able to read my sweatshirt. Because it's cursive. That's funny. I just realized it. Oh, well. Well, fighting dragon is cursive. The rest of it is not cursive. Isn't that funny? So if they don't know how to read cursive, they won't know what I had the time of my life doing. They'll just have to guess. Joetta says she takes long breaks. Well, she certainly does. She's taken a long one this time, and that's okay. All right, I gotta blow it back up here. I just miss it. I still sometimes, I'll just sit in bed, I'm doodling or whatever, and I'll put Taylor Swift on and listen. Because there are no bad Taylor Swift songs. No. All right, that's 3. Oh, how did I do that wrong? Oh, no, I didn't do it wrong. Oh, that's 2. Oh, gosh, I thought I did it wrong. Whew. Okay, it's correct. So I think this is where I'm going to end this thread here after this last X, because I need to. And then when I start the G, which is over here, when I start the G, I'll just go with some new thread there. Oh, see? All right, we're going to have to thread it to get that last. Oh, come on. Are you serious? Yep. I have to. You're joking with me here. You just needed one more half an X, just a half a stitch. Okay. We're gonna make it work. Oh, come on. I'm using 3 threads instead of 2. So I think I got 2 in there and not the third one. All right, there we go. All right, we got it. We got it. We're gonna make it work. There we go. You're not allowed to see the backside. Well, the backside doesn't look that terrible. It looks a little better than I thought. Ta-da! This is going to be a long project. As most of my projects are long, right? What do I do that's not a long project? Tortured Poet is 1 year old on Saturday. I remember last year when that came out. Oh, I just loved that album. Loved it. This got all tangled. I hate when this happens. It does it on purpose, It just. Hold on. Let me see if we can. We gotta wrap it around something, like my dipstick or something. I don't know. Who is mowing their lawn while I am doing a live? Is that my neighbor? He just mowed it the other day. He loves to mow his lawn. I had the lawn service come. Oh, they did such a good job. They did the edging and everything. I'm like, whose lawn is this? I was very grateful. I'm sure it's going to cost me a lot because my grass was really high. But I think it was worth it. I'll let them do it for 3 or 4 times, and then I'll go get some gas and then start doing it myself. Maybe. I don't know. what did I do it for, like 2 years now? I did the lawn myself. Remember when my son came over and set the lawnmower up for me? Yep. I'm stalling. You should be threading another. What is going on here? You know what you're going to do? We're going to go like this. We're going to cut our finger. We're going to twist this around. I'm going to put it in here so it doesn't get tangled up. Then we'll play with this part. Oh, for heaven's sakes. Now the pattern actually calls for a couple of different purples, but I thought this would be really pretty, the different, the variegated, the pinks and the purples, you know, for the whole thing. I think I have enough. All right, here we go. Here we go. All right. Get rid of that. We'll untangle that part later. But now we have enough to work with. So there's 6 strands in here, so I'm going to separate it 3 and 3, and we'll work with 3 strands instead of 2. That was something Richard suggested. Richard, Real Men Craft 2, he's done one of these projects, and he did suggest 3 instead of 2. Okay, there we go. Now this one, we're just going to put off to the side because I'll use that soon. Look, I got my little wind surge cup full of here's how I'm getting through that blackberry Dr. Pepper. I'm mixing it with cream soda. It actually doesn't taste too bad if you like mix it with the cream soda. Okay. Come here. Come here. Hey, come here. The bad part about using 3 instead of 2 threads is you can't, you know, put it through the loop on the back, so you have to just pull it and leave it and hide your thread, which, I mean, that's okay, but it's not usually the way I cross stitch, but we'll make it work. There we go. See, you can't loop it. What are you laughing at, Tia? Am I funny? All right. She's laughing at my tangled thread. What a tangled web we weave, right? Now the question is, should I go, if I go to the G, I'm up against the edge. I'm thinking I should go over to the other side of this pattern and work this way. This is the middle of the fabric here. So if you look at the pattern, it ends here on the page. So if I go over a page, let me just make sure I got the right row here. Let's see. Come on. Stop. So 50 or 48. 48. Okay, let's see. Go. 48. All right, so that's, darn it. So that would be right here. Stop. I keep touching it. So I think I'm going to work here. Then I could actually start the dragon. So not tonight, but so let's go there. But let me just look again at the other side. Go to the other one. Other page. Other page. Other page. Why won't you go to the other page? Okay, this thing's pissing me off. This iPad's not cooperating. There we go. So I need to go down 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. Why did I? Okay, 1, 2, 3. Okay, I see what I did. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Over here. That's 1 below. Okay, so we need to go up 1 there. Okay, I see what I need to do. All right. Goodness gravy. All right. Over here. Something just fell on the floor. I don't know what. See, I just have to hide the thread. I can't really loop the end of it, so I'm just going to do that. Then we need to not get our hand tangled up in here. And come over to here, right there. And that will start that G there. The G that you can't see, but I can. I don't have Pattern Keeper. Pattern Keeper, last I heard, was not available for the iPad. I don't want to pull this out. There. I use Goodreader. I can actually mark, like if you, I'm terrible at it though. You make a copy of it first, and then you can actually, let's see, mark. All right, create an annotated copy. Okay, so now that we have a copy, I can go in and say, like, here, I've done everything from here to, I've done all this, done. I can do that. Similar to Pattern Keeper, but I'm just keeping track of it in my head, especially for the lettering. Now, when I get over to here, I will probably use that feature, but the stopping and starting constantly to mark what you've just done is sort of a pain in the butt. So that's the way I do it. I've been following this whole Pattern Keeper thing for, God, many moons. Yeah, Tia uses markup. I think you have to pay for markup, and I already have so many cross-stitch patterns in Goodreader that I don't want to switch to a different reader. But I just prefer Goodreader. I probably got hundreds of patterns there on Goodreader. Cross-stitch patterns. And crochet patterns. I saved crochet patterns to it as well. Alright, where are we going here? We need to go... let's see. Down 8. That is a really long thread. Boy, I really got carried away with this one, didn't I? Alright. We will make it work. How are we doing? Oh, it's 8 o'clock. Oh my gosh, we gotta go. I will continue this because I gotta go listen to the trial. So I'm gonna sit here and cross stitch while I listen to the trial. The trials and tribulations of Lori Vallow. It's like a soap opera. What'd you say? You do pay for it, but it's worth it. Okay. When we're together at the retreat, I'm going to have you show it to me, Tia, because I want you to convince me that I need that. Is there a way that you can put patterns that you have in Goodreader into the markup? Because I don't want to lose all the... Well, I won't lose them. They're in Goodreader, but if you could transfer them into markup, I got to see why. I have to figure out why it's better. I've used Pattern Keeper before, and Pattern Keeper is easier, but they don't make it for iPad. Oh, you can import it right into there. Okay. Well, because Tia and I usually room together, so I'll let her teach me Markup X. I'll let her talk me into it. She's a good influencer, just like me. Alrighty. We got to make it look like I'm doing a word, right? Because right now we only have like the middle of a word. We have to get at least the end of the word. Can I buy a vowel? Alright. I'm supposed to be ending the live right now, right? Right. I'm not counting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is 7. We go down one more. 8. Oh, jeez, come on. Put the hole right where it belongs. There we go. Yes, we can fool around with a few project. Okay, cool. That'll be neat. Because I save a lot of stuff in here. Gosh, I have, oh, hold on. Like I have all these gnome patterns, and I don't even know how to get out of here. Okay, here. Like, these are just some of the patterns. Then I've got all these gnome patterns. I've got tons of gnomes patterns. Yeah, a lot of. Then I've got another one, all these cross-stitch patterns, Halloween wreath. Here's some of those cats that people were doing. I think I actually started this one because you can see where I've marked it up on this one. So I actually started this one at the retreat last year. This is a really cool cross-stitch. It's these cats. I need to find this and take it out again because this is really a fun little cross-stitch project. I was just up in the corner. Maybe this is the one I'll get out and see. I need to not be looking at these other patterns. Try Stitchly for iPad. Oh, I don't know. There's so many. Here's a Game of Thrones. Look how cool that one is. This one, a Christmas tree pattern. Quilting bee. There's so many good ones here. Valentine. Glass. Where is it? Anytime my friends would get a pattern, they would send them to me. This is Carolyn Manning. I have so many. This is, remember the temperature library that I did? That was back in 2022, I think, that I was doing that one. Yeah, that's so funny. Oh my gosh. Anyway, all right, guys, thanks for coming tonight. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up on your that button on your way out. Let me get off the thing here. There we go. So I can say goodbye to you. You guys can say goodbye to the cow. Bye, cow. And I will see you guys in tomorrow's video. Yep, we will be recapping what occurred today in the Lori Vallow Daybell case. I will tell you the Karen Reed case, they have finished jury selection. They now have 18 jurors, the 12 regulars and 6 alternates. There's 9 men, 9 women. They are taking a very long weekend. There's a holiday called Patriots Day that they celebrate in Boston to commemorate some tragedy that occurred out there. I don't know which one. There's been a bunch. So Tuesday next week will be the opening statements in Karen Reed, and I will cover those because this trial, Lori Vallow, the prosecution should be done with their case tomorrow. So I'm actually glad it took Karen Reed that long to pick a jury because I don't want you guys to miss either of these trials. So I will make sure I bring you up to date on both of those as they progress. Have a wonderful day, everybody. Take care. Bye.